Ciao, everybody. Welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone live show. Today's date is Monday, July 18th, 2022. My name is Julian Gennady, and with me is Alejandro Foncello. Buddy, how are you?
I'm
Wipe
good.
that smirk off your face.
I'm good. I'm good.
The reason why he has a nice smirk on his face is because Juventus have won the Derby d'Italia today, or it's the 90th minute, and we're holding on to a lead right now. We're about to sign Bremer, Gleison Bremer. Um, Everyone knows what's going on with that situation, but if you don't, we'll let you know right now. Inter offered 30 mil plus a youth player, correct, in their meeting today.
Yeah.
His name's like Claudio Casade or something. I have no idea. Irrelevant player. So that's what they offered. That was their last offer to Torino today. And Urbano Cairo, Torino's owner, said, your words, Ale, F off. And they've totally rejected the offer, and now Juventus can go in and get this player. I assume Juventus will offer around 40 mil. So, like, is it 35 plus 5? Is that what we know, or what's going on?
I have no idea. It's close to 40, but
Yeah.
I was watching. Who was I watching? I don't know. But someone said it could be more than 40 million with
It could be more
bonuses.
than 40 mil?
Yeah, it could be more bonuses, so it could top 40 mil, something like
Okay.
that.
Okay.
But I'm not sure.
I guess okay, don't worry about the money because we have enough money to get him at this moment because this is coming off of what we did yesterday when we sold Matt Delit to Bayern Munich, who had a Delit had his last training session today, and he took his plane over to Munich to sign his contract and do all that stuff. Um, so this is why we've come into the fray for Gleison Bremer, and optically, this looks amazing for the management group. It does, in my opinion. We'll get to yours after. But selling Delit for 80 and then getting the Serie A Defender of the Year for 40 mil in 2 days in 2 days total, and we're pipping one of our biggest rival to the player. It's amazing. It's good theater for the league. It's good theater for Juventus fans, and you know what? It fills a need that we just lost, and it was quick, and the deal was done quick. So, Ale, you give me your opinion on that because I know you're kind of still skeptical about the Delit deal.
Yeah, yeah. My what do you want to call it? My stance on the Delict deal is not going to change because Bayern
Yeah,
was gonna we're gonna buy him either way. Like if it's now, if it's in 2 weeks, then we're gonna pay up because they needed a center back and they only had one option. That was it.
yeah.
They're not going for someone else, so they were gonna buy him either way. So that's that. I don't think the club told Bayern, yeah, we'll take 10 million less so we can close Inter because for Bremer because that's still bad business. I'm sorry. Like if that's, I don't believe that's the case. By the way, I think they're just satisfied with what Bayern offered. I don't think they said,
I think the management is okay with the 80
yeah,
mil.
yeah, yeah.
I agree with you.
I don't think they sat there and like, yeah, let's take 10 less so we can close for Bremer because
Yeah,
that's not what a decent businessman or whatever you want to call it does, you know. So forget about that. Forget about what the hell? Oh yeah, I forget about that. It's done. He's gone, which
no
it's
shock to anybody.
it's no shock. Like I still preferred him to have stayed, but it is what it is. He's gone. And yesterday I was live, and I said because it was Milenkovic, and a lot of people were in the chat saying, "Oh, it's gonna be Milenkovic," and a lot of people. And I was like, "It's not gonna be Milenkovic because you
No,
cannot sell that to the fans, to Allegri.
imagine.
Like
Oh, imagine
you
that.
just can't sell it. You know, they're already struggling to fill the stadium now.
Yeah,
So let alone if you sell the league, you lose Chiellini, and you tell the fans we're gonna go into the season with Milenkovic at the back. So, uh, so that's that. You know. Um,
yeah.
and then yeah, like out of nowhere basically, because I finished the live and I said like things can change really quickly. I said let's see, because I don't didn't believe
Yeah.
we were getting Gabriel. Um, because I don't think Arsenal are gonna sell at this moment in time.
And if they did, it'd be for an exorbitant amount. So it'd be useless anyway.
Yeah, yeah, that's
It'd be
it.
like 60 plus mil, right? So that'd be useless.
Yeah,
Um,
that. So I was
so
like, it's not
again,
gonna
yeah,
happen. I was like, it was not gonna happen. So that's that. And then Nikoshira said Gabriel, blah blah blah, all those things. Milenkovic, Pau Torres. I've said many times I don't think we were actually in for Pau Torres for different reasons because it's a bit like the Kostic deal or like a
yeah.
Bremer. I was like, I don't see it. I don't feel it. So
It was more the Pau Torres thing was more on the outside. It was never like yes, like he's a concrete idea, concrete player.
yeah. And at that point, I was like, hey, whatever it's gonna be, like I'm gonna sit here and let's see. And apparently, yeah, it's Bremer. apparently,
Which, as a Juventus fan,
yeah,
this is the next best thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
that was the best option out
it could
there.
have been Koulibaly, but like we
Uh,
knew he was never coming.
I thought,
I tried to make it. I tried to kind of will it into existence, but it didn't happen. So Bremer it is next best thing. Serie A Defender of the Year. You can't complain really. There are some question marks though that we should have. Not to go all doom and gloom because it is a happy day. It's the best out of a bad situation. Would you say that at least?
excuse me. Yeah, yeah,
Would you?
no. I was thinking about the Koulibaly thing because
Yeah.
I was thinking about it and I was like, okay, Koulibaly is a better defender. He is. Like, he is. Uh, but I was like,
Correct.
yeah, at the moment in
Yeah.
time, he's
Oh
a better
yes,
player.
absolutely.
But
Yep.
I think if we're gonna spend 40 mil, I'll take this deal because he's younger. He
Yep.
is younger,
Yep.
and should he want to leave at some point, you can still get some money off it. The wages are significantly lower,
Yep. I think it's
so
five
I'll
mil, right?
take it.
4+1.
Yeah, something like that. Koulibaly is earning 10
Yeah.
at Chelsea. Not that we were giving him 10, but overall, I think it's a better deal. Again, he's
Yeah.
not the better player at the moment in time. Like I'm not saying that, but
No.
deal wise, he was only one out there to be honest.
So optically and to be honest, financially, this is the best move that they could make because, like you said, Bremer could have some sell-on value at the end. He's going to make half of what Koulibaly makes at Chelsea. He's going to make even less than what Dalit makes. So 4+1 is a great number to get him at. He's 25 years old. He's got Serie A experience. We have to understand what happens on the pitch now because is he going to line up beside Bonucci as a left center back? Is he going to be okay in a back four because he's used to a back three? But his profile, the player profile of Gleison Bremer, fits like a glove beside Bonucci. We always want the guy, the destroyer, and the ball player. Bremer is not a ball player. Let's get that out of the way now. He's not like he's fine. Like his technical ability is fine, but he's not like Bonucci playing out the back, which is fine because as you always say, Ale, you need a dude who can defend. This dude can defend. He's a
Yeah,
straight up
yeah,
defender, no nonsense defender. Looking at his, I know people hate the early looking at the stat, but I always look at the stats. He's in the top percentile in interceptions, passes blocked, pressures in midfield in the middle third, which Dalit used to do quite well. So that's almost a direct replacement. Pressures in total, he's in the top 99 percentile. So we know that this guy is a no nonsense defender. He's built like a brick shit house. Like, wow, I'm happy. I'm really happy that this happened.
yeah, yeah. And I saw a comment passing by saying it's not done. It's not done, but
No, it's not totally done, but like, come on.
yeah, yeah. Like
Who's going to come in and offer 50? No one's going to do that. I think it's Juventus or bust.
no, Inter made the same offer, and it's I don't know how much how many bonuses it is. It's 30 plus something, and a player I never heard about on loan with a buyback option for Inter or something. I don't know. It's a
Yeah,
weird construction. It's not 40 mil.
yeah. I
So
think they prefer the cash anyway.
yeah, like they should. Looking at the situation, and Cairo was complaining last season so many times. Juric was. I remember at the start of the season he was complaining that I need signings. They lost Belotti. They lost Mandragora. They need
Yep.
money. I think they need money to get players in because I don't know
Yep.
if they sign anyone. I cannot
I
recall
can
it.
check that. I'll check that right
So I
now.
think they need the money. And like, if you're a club, like let's be honest, I don't really care where the player goes. Like whoever pays me more, fine. If the player agrees, hey, that's up to you. Like that's up to the player. Like I don't care. And
You're saying because of the rivalry.
excuse me.
You're saying because of the rivalry between Torino and Juventus.
Yeah,
That's
like
why.
come on, like
Yeah.
rival. Okay, same city. Like
City rival. Yeah, I'm not saying it's an
no. I
actual.
mean, but like
Yeah.
when you tell Cairo you can get 10 million more in actual money, screw the rivals. Like rivalry. Like, let's be honest. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
He doesn't care.
So
It's money.
Torino has signed your boy Samuele Ricci. They've signed Pietro Pellegrini and some dude named Brian Bayeye.
Didn't Pellegrini play there last season?
No idea, but he's signed there now permanently along with Ricci. So like you said, they do need more money.
They need the money, and we are willing to pay cash because we have cash. So
Yeah.
that's that. It's basically it's up to the player now. Like, but like if
Which
you
we've seen
yeah.
not the best sources say he's already said yes to us.
I mean, I, I think he has. Come
Yeah.
on, if Inter tell you can get 3 for 5 years, and you tell you can get 5 for 5 years,
Yeah.
that's
It's
a lot
not
of
common.
money. That's 10 million
Yeah,
euros. Like
exactly.
he was clear. He said I want to play Champions League football, and I prefer to stay in Italy. Well,
There you go.
he's gonna stay in the same city, even better. He doesn't even need to
Yeah.
move. So I don't think that's the issue. Like the rumors or like the reports today were weird. Like I said it, they didn't make sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
Saying if Inter and don't find an agreement, then they will make an offer. I'm like that makes absolutely no sense. Like
Yeah.
just make the offer, which I think happened. You know, it should have happened, and put Inter's back against the wall. You know,
Yeah.
that's how you do it. You're not sitting there and like, oh, they closed it for less. Too bad. We were willing to offer more. Like what? So I think they knew Torino was gonna accept that, and Bremer was open to join.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Okay.
you don't sit back.
So Bremer has 52,000 tweets right now and it's trending on my page. 52,000. That's crazy.
Excuse me?
Bremer
Yeah.
on my Twitter feed, it's 52,000 tweets that have been made about him in the past 24 hours and he's trending.
Is he trending? Yeah. Yeah.
Like that's crazy. Juventus community is in full blast. Inter are taking an L here, like a massive L. I'm going to ask you about, firstly, do you believe this rumor? Secondly, what do you think of it? So, do you believe that Marotta called Elkin?
Excuse me? I was reading some news.
Yeah. Do you believe that Marotta called Elkin and said, "Can you please not do that"?
No. I think
You
that's a
don't believe
fake.
it?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I think there was a joke quote, and it got like translated by every main account. I didn't do it because I didn't hear Petula say that, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it because it makes no
Yeah.
sense. Like Marotta is not doing that. Like what relationship? Like you're working for a rival club, rivaling for the title. Like what? And he calls Alkan, not even Agnelli. Like Alkan is like, what the hell do I need to do? I'm
Yeah.
not running that club. Like, yeah,
I said, "Yo, Kuchi, go get him," and that's it.
yeah. So he calls Alkan, and Alkan was like, you know what, Beppe, we're gonna strengthen you guys for the title. Screw us. I'm gonna call my nephew and tell him to back down. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like that's never gonna happen. Like that didn't
I
happen.
couldn't.
And even if it happened, I think they laughed at the phone.
If Al can answer that call during his day, during his business day for like Al or XOR, whatever, he runs that company, and he picks up from Morata, hey, what's up, man? He said, don't call, like, or don't offer for Bremer. Like, I feel like, what the?
Yeah, like it
I'm
makes
trying to run like $1 billion business here. I don't know how much XOR makes. Maybe $1 billion, probably $1 billion. He's trying to run $1 billion company, and this guy from Inter that he used to employ said, hey, don't do that.
it's like you're working KFC and calling McDonald's and saying, you know what, guys, don't sell hamburgers. Just leave
Yeah,
it.
don't make
Just
that.
leave it. Like leave it for us.
That's crazy. So yeah,
I don't
I think I'm
think.
in the same boat. I'm in the same boat as you. That
I
I
think.
think they're pissed. I think they're pissed, but I don't think he
Oh yeah,
called.
yeah, they're pissed, but like
Yeah,
it's business. Like
yeah,
if you don't
too
close the
funny.
deal, that's what can happen. Remember Draxler many years ago? Like he was on
Yep,
his way. I remember Romeo tweeting it out saying it's done. He's taking the
yep.
plane, and then like not even 1 hour later, he said like he joined PSG. He chose PSG because they made
Because
a
of the
better
money.
offer. That's how
Yep.
it works.
Sorry, I cut you off, or I was asking you a question before. What were you reading? Is there anything important?
No, no, it was Sport Italia because I cannot catch it
You're
now.
trying to watch, I know.
No, I have Sky on. But
Okay.
Sport Italia were saying, or like one, the host or the owner, he's the owner of Sport Italia also. He said that, yeah, Inter don't even have 6 million for Dybala at the moment, basically.
Yeah. Okay. And then people in the chat are saying that it's multi-billion, like lots of billions, not just a billion. Whatever. He owns a big company. He's not answering Morata's phone call saying for a petty phone call.
Also,
Anyways, people in the chat,
okay.
we need some likes in. I don't know how many we're
Oh,
at
yeah.
because I can't have
Let
that.
me check. Only
Yeah, I don't have.
35, 100 people watching, only 35 likes. That's
Yeah, it's Bremer Day. Remember all that hard work we did last week during the live saying if you get to 69 likes, we'll get Bremer? Well, it's happening. So let's go. Let's get over 100 likes on this video too. I know Justin got over 100 on his video today. Let's try and get over. Let's try to make a triple digit like a thing now for this channel,
Rosanio.
especially when there's really good news. I saw some really sad news about Sebastian Haller. I know it's not about Juventus, but apparently he has a testicular tumor. So pray for him. But going on to Juventus stock again. What happens now? Are you obviously? I know you're not satisfied because we
Wait,
talk
what?
all the time. Our back line still, our defensive unit.
Oh, yeah.
Do you foresee anything else happening back there this transfer season?
You know, all positions, not just center back.
All positions, yeah.
Yeah, I still have some hope. I do.
You still have hope?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
I still do.
Could you identify that player, or do you think that they have a player in mind for that?
Yeah, I think it's not ideal because I think Milankovic is an option, but like we need a left-footed center back at this point if you get Bremer.
Yes.
So I think that shouldn't be an option. But I'm not sure Rugani and Gatti are staying, and I'm not sure Pellegrini is staying. So
Okay. So now that you say Pellegrini, you're not sure about that. Why did we loan out Cambiaso?
because I don't think he's ready. Like I don't think he's ready from what I've
I
seen.
don't like.
And I believe the club is like, yeah, he could be something, but he's not ready. So loan him
So you
out.
think 8.5 million euros is worth that risk at 22 years old?
They took that. Yeah, why not?
Okay.
They will get their money back at some point.
Okay.
They will get it back because they took that risk on Rovella and they want him out now.
Okay. Do you want? Yeah. You just want to go through a run team right now because that's crazy.
What is crazy that they want them
Like
out?
Rovella, they just want him out. Is
Yeah,
he
they
not
want
doing
him.
well preseason,
No,
or do you
like
want? They just want money for him?
no, but they're gonna keep two, and Fagioli and Miretti don't take a spot on the roster on the list. So
Yeah, that's true. Oh,
that's a
yeah.
choice. That's a choice. I think that's the
And
choice they're
I
making.
have to agree. I have to agree with them, to be honest.
Unless they somehow can sell all their midfielders, Arthur, Ramsey, Rabiot,
Yeah.
they're all out. But then again, then you
Yeah.
have three youngsters. I don't think Allegri wants that. So you need to make a decision now. And is somebody gonna loan Rovella? I don't think so because I think he can play for the top 8 club. And I don't think those clubs are gonna loan; they're gonna
They
buy.
won't help. Yeah, they won't help out Juventus.
Yeah. So no, I think they were just gonna. Yeah, I think just gonna buy straight out buy, or like loan with obligation. You're not gonna see him back, Rovella. So the
Yeah,
club needs to make a decision now. And apparently, it's Rovella. You don't hear anything about he's doing well in training.
yeah.
We know Allegri likes Miretti, and we know, or like we know, there are more rumors out there that it's very likely that Fagioli is gonna stay. So
He got an assist against Pinarola or whoever they played yesterday.
he did.
He made a nice 5-yard pass sideways to Dennis Zakaria, and he made some crazy moves and scored a nice chip goal.
Yeah, that looked very woody, like
Yeah,
from Zakaria, but it was still a
yeah.
great goal. But it didn't look natural.
No, it was just like a bull in a china shop there. But anyway, now that we're talking about Rovella and potential ins and outs, going back to the whole issue, the saga that was the lit, it's pretty much over now. Right? We're going to we're selling. We're just waiting for official announcement on the sale of Delit, but it looks like the center back saga is coming to a close. Are you okay with the player arriving? Let's say it's Bremer. It's most likely Bremer during the U.S. trip because I don't think he's going to be on the first plane there.
When do we leave? I have no idea.
To be honest, we have to leave soon because our first game's Friday.
Is it? So yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it was 21. Like I'm not gonna lie, 21 of July.
First game, or are we leaving?
No, we're leaving, but I'm wrong. Apparently,
That would
because we
be
play.
crazy if we left the day before the game.
Yeah, I don't think that's true, but I saw
Yeah.
21. But I'm wrong, obviously, because that makes no sense. They're gonna land and they
Even
need to play.
even if we left Wednesday, the 20th, like the
Yeah.
time change in itself is crazy. Like, because they're going West Coast, they're going Vegas,
Yeah.
they're going Dallas, they're going LA.
But like, if Bremer is gonna join, he will. I think he will be there for the second game then,
Yeah,
not the first.
and
Because,
at that point, that's good.
yeah, but
That's what we wanted. We
because
wanted him
Nikoshira-
before. Yeah,
Yeah, that's my point. He needed to come in. One thing, him playing Serie A for 3 years, right?
yep, 4 years. He had 4 seasons at Torino,
Four. That's right. Oh, that's correct. Four.
but like the first season was like nothing.
Yeah. And the second
Yeah.
season, he struggled a little bit. And
Yeah.
the third season, he was good after January.
Yeah.
Or like around December time. Last season, yeah, he was the best defender in the league. But him playing Serie A football for 4 years is going to be an advantage also. Like, he knows the league.
Absolutely.
He knows the ins and outs of it. So that's
He
going
knows
to help.
the best strikers. He knows how to defend them.
Yeah, he did that with Vlahovic. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be more like the batting. How do you want to call it? Like getting to know the teammates is something, okay, but at least he knows the league. So
And the language.
and the language, that's important.
And he's got some Brazilian boys on it. He's
Yeah.
got Danilo, Sandro, and he could be Italian. Really, he could change his nationality.
But yeah, so let's hope. Like according to Nikoshiras, in the next 48 hours, tomorrow, like I think you close that deal tomorrow.
Yeah.
Even tonight, but like if Torino told Inter no and Bremer said yeah, then yeah, tomorrow morning you close that deal, you get him back in Italy because he's not in Italy at the moment.
They're in Austria, right?
Yeah.
Torino. Yeah.
So it's at the border, to be honest. Like it's a 2-hour
Yeah.
drive or something. You get him in, you get it done, and you move on. You know.
Yeah.
And then we can. Yeah.
Yes. Super chat
Yeah.
from
You
Rafa White and Black.
can read it out.
Thank you for the super chat from Rafa. Juve is coming back big time. Support Del Texas fino alla fine. Ciao ragazzi. How's it going? Ciao to you too. To be honest, if you look at the player turnover in the past year, you lost Ronaldo, you lost Dybala, you lost Delit.
Yeah.
But it's crazy that it seems like it's changing in a good way.
Yeah.
When you lose star power like that, but you see it changing in a way that is more team oriented, that's Juventus. That's what Juventus is. It's always been.
I agree. It's
Like, yes, we always had very elite players.
You know what it is?
Always.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the main issue this summer was, or like just in general, is that we had so many debt. We have so many
Yes.
players where we're like, you're not good enough for what we need. I think that's
Yeah.
where the stress comes, or the negativity sometimes comes from, because we need so much. Like, we don't need
Yeah.
one center back and a backup striker, and that's it, and we're good. We need so much. Like, Real Madrid won the league, they got Chouamini
And Rudiger.
and Rudiger on a free, and yeah,
Yeah.
we're good to go. Like, two players, it's done.
Yep.
Uh, we were not in that situation. Like, even at the end
No.
of the mercato, we will sit here and say we still needed a left back, we still needed that. But if we bring in 4 or 5 players, I understand like it's impossible to get it all done.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Like, I want Sandro out. He will leave on a free next summer, so it's for next summer. That's the
Yeah.
situation. But let's see. At the moment,
The
it's looking
yeah.
it's looking
I was gonna
better.
say
With the moment that the Lake news broke, I think everybody was like, "What now?" Because it kind of came out of nowhere. Like,
yeah.
it was like, "Oh, he's gonna sign a new deal." Then maybe not, and then boom, he has to leave.
Yeah.
And then you're sitting there and you're like, "Okay, what not?" Because there were no links with other defenders, like
Yeah.
real links. So it's like, do we have a plan? And I think the plan was not overpay for Bremer, but just outbid the competition.
Yeah. Just get the
Bremer.
job done.
That was the plan. Or like, it was Koulibaly. Koulibaly said no. And then the plan was, yeah, we just splash the money, because there's no. And I said it, I think a week ago. I said, like, there is no. Oh no, on the podcast. It's like, there's no time to like haggle around and take your time. Like, just spend the money. Like, there's no other
Yes.
option at the moment. And apparently they're doing that. So
Yeah, that's what we said. By August 1st, we needed the replacement, and we're getting it. July 19th, July 20th. So again, the player turnover, again, like Rafa mentioned in the super chat, or in their super chat, um, the player turnover, the building of the new squad, it's more team oriented. Yes, is Paul Pogba a star player? He is, but he's done it before for Juventus, for Max Allegri. Is like Ronaldo, like that was too crazy. I think everything that came with Ronaldo, that was too nuts for Juventus, and then we couldn't build a proper team. But
yeah,
now
yeah.
everyone's making a proper salary. Like the two, what we have three bad contracts right now, and you can't. They're not horrible, but they're bad. It's the Ramsey one, it's the Rabiot, it's the Sandro. All expire next year.
And the Arthur one is also
Oh, I forgot about Arthur. I thought I totally
Yeah,
forgot about him. He
but
makes me so mad.
on Arthur, also, guys, 100 people watching. Thanks for that. But please like the video. We only have 50 likes, so please like it.
Yeah,
That will help us. But on Arthur, there are more rumors. Again, it's his son. It is what it is. But there are rumors that Arsenal are looking back, towards Arthur. Like, I struggle to believe
is
it when
weird.
Tielemans is out there
yeah.
on a
And
kind
then
of cheap deal.
Zinchenko and Vieira.
Yeah, but Vieira's injured. Like, they bought him, he's injured. Like, his foot is wrapped up in that. And like, how do you call it? I don't know
A
how you
cast?
call. I don't know what it is, but his foot is wrapped up. Like, he's injured. So that was a weird purchase, I would say. I think Zinchenko is gonna play left back for them.
Oof.
No, look at their options.
I know, but like, oof.
Yeah, I know.
want Zinchenko
Oof,
in my
but like,
midfield.
excuse me.
Actually, you know what? To be fair, we need a left back, so maybe Zinchenko will play left back for us. But
Yeah. But
Yeah.
like, if they go for Arthur, fine. Like, I'll take it because he
no,
needs
for
out.
sure.
I don't believe that he's. Yeah, maybe he's injured, but like, he's staying home for a reason, in my opinion. Like, I don't think it's that big of an injury that the club is like, oh, we
Yeah.
cannot take you on tour. I don't believe that.
He's gonna go if you travel to USA, you get hurt on entering the plane.
Yeah, I think
Protect whatever asset you have.
I think if he leaves, it will be something for the end of the market.
Romeo Grassi tweeted.
I don't have it on. Oh yeah, now I have it on. Let me see. Is it in Italian? To sum
No,
up what happened on Bremer,
no,
Juve
yeah.
overtook Inter. Tomorrow is gonna be a big day.
So there it is. There's Misak's fire plus Brazilian flag emoji that he desperately needed.
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow's going to be a big day for
Oh, come.
Juventus.
Like they overtook Inter. Like tomorrow's gonna be a big day. Tomorrow is gonna be here we go, right?
Yeah.
Because you overtook Inter. Torino said no. I mean,
There's no other option really.
like what is the option? Torino
Yeah.
saying screw it, we'll take less, or Bremer's like I'll take 2 million less a year for 5 years. I don't care about 10 mil. I don't think so. So, but let's see if it happens tomorrow. Try to go live.
Whatever. So let's go back to the 4 bad contracts that we have left. Not the 4. Not that we have more than 4 pieces of dead wood still, but we have 4 bad contracts.
Really quickly, remember me to ask the chat a question on Bremer's position.
Okay.
Later on.
Yep. But let's think. Rabiot, could we sell him?
Yeah. Oh, I saw a report today. It wasn't a good source saying Liverpool are looking at him.
That's crazy.
But ever since that Romano tweet, like a month and a half ago or a month, there's nothing.
Yeah.
So I think he's gonna.
I like saw him come back to camp. He's like, "Oh, he's still mine."
He didn't play in the friendly game. That's odd.
No.
No, I mean I didn't watch it. Apparently, according to, was it the Gazzetta dello Sport or was it Romeo's Call Italia article? One of the two said Rabiot didn't play.
Misak saying he played.
Okay, he played. So it was one of the 2 articles.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't watch the game because you cannot watch the game, I think.
Apparently he scored as well.
When did he score?
No idea.
In the last game, he didn't score.
I thought like 4 guys only scored the 9 goals.
Yeah, it was.
Like he scored 3, Sule scored 2.
Zakaria scored.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I didn't even watch the goals. I didn't even watch the goals. But yeah, apparently he's fit, top shape, which is
yeah.
Jesus Christ. he always looks fit, so I don't know how much fitter he can get. Like he's Iron Man, so I don't know what he.
Yeah.
Like
Iron Man doesn't screw around.
But I think he's gonna stay. Not because Allegri wants him. I think he's just gonna walk on a free. Why would he leave? Like
why would he leave? Unless someone's paying him more money, obviously.
Even more?
Right.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
I think that's why he's staying. I think he knows he's not getting more.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Like his mom probably sniffed around to see, hey, can I get more than 7 mil? Can I get like 6.5 over 4 years? And there's no like Liverpool's not doing that, by the way. Liverpool's not paying Rabiot 6.5 mil, 7 mil.
Where is he gonna play for Liverpool? Are they gonna sell?
Well, I don't think he'd start.
No, but still, like they have Thiago, they have Fabinho.
They have Thiago, Fabinho, Keita, I guess, Henderson.
They have Milner. He plays all over the pitch.
Who's more fit than Rabiot?
Apparently not. Like we cannot prove it.
So that's one contract. That's one disaster contract still on the books. Sandro, unfortunately, he's staying. No one's gonna get us out of that one. And the only one we're terminating is Ramsey, which is fine. It's actually why is it taking so long to do that? Why do you think, at least, as you read and type away?
Why?
Yeah.
I have no idea why.
Usually, that's like the easiest thing to do. Like you just say, "Hey, done."
Yeah, I don't think the club wants to spend a lot of money on it.
Yeah. So I think, well, I know you don't care about where Ramsey goes next, but don't you think Ramsey wants to know where he's going? Like, don't you think he wants to just terminate his contract and go? Yeah.
Yeah. I have no idea what he's thinking. I think it's just like two kids like fighting for something stupid. It's not stupid, but you know what I mean. Like at some point, they're gonna say, you know what, I'm done with this, and I think it's gonna happen towards the end of the transfer market,
like late August.
Yeah, release him because he's not gonna play. Like he's not gonna play. So and the World Cup, Wales are in the World Cup.
Yeah,
they made it, so he needs to play. He's
Yep.
not gonna play with us. So at some point, he needs to be the smart guy and say, you know what, I need to get out here, and I'm joining Cardiff because that's apparently where he's going.
Unholy Fun's asking me if he's going to Toronto FC.
Yeah, they buy average players, so why not?
Yeah,
And they
exactly.
overpay for average players. So
Yeah,
Bernadeschi took the number 10, by the way.
great. I watched my first MLS game last night, and it was the LAFC one with
I
Chiellini starting.
I saw Chiellini making some random tackle, and
Yeah,
I was like, yeah. I
yeah.
saw him smiling on a pic where everybody was that serious. I'm like, yeah, he's having fun. Good for him.
He
Um.
went to good old Nashville last night.
Oh yeah, he said I watched that interview saying couldn't believe it.
They're a good team.
Yeah, they're a good team, Nashville, man. Probably never heard of Nashville, but yeah. Um. I'm gonna ask the question to the chat before I
Do it.
forget, because that
Yeah,
was a topic today. Because Bremer plays in the three, or like he shines in the three. Do you think
yeah.
he's gonna adapt playing in the two?
It'll be interesting because so people in the chat answer as well. But I think with a good enough preseason, so he'll have 2 weeks before the first game of the season, correct? 3 weeks
Yeah,
because
yeah,
20th, 11 days. Oh no, yeah, he'll have 2 3 weeks at least of playing in a back four under Allegri's style. We'll see because he like I pointed out already, he likes to win the ball up the field.
yeah,
So if he and Allegri allowed Delit to do that. So if he has the same what's it called leash as Delit did, then I believe he'll have an easier time or transitioning at least. If he's allowed to be him, he'll have an easier time. That's my opinion. We have a super chat from Victor Cano saying two world-class starters for free and a potential one in for 40 million euros. The board gets a statue if Arthur also leaves. About Ramsey, miracles don't happen. Yeah, and Victor's right though about the board getting a statue if Arthur leaves. Like if they somehow get Arthur to leave, and like we said, Ramsey leaves and Rabio somehow, it's an A+ Mercato.
yeah. I was like, I don't know if I should say it, but I was like, if you're gonna get a center back where I'm like, I don't trust him. I don't rate him highly,
Yeah,
and I cannot give this Mercato a big score. I couldn't. Even if you get Di
yeah,
Maria and Pogba, because that backline, we struggled last season. If you lose the late and Chiellini, like, I still think we need someone else besides
I
Bremer.
agree though. I
By the way,
agree, but
so I don't want to.
circumstantial.
Yeah, I don't want to be negative, but
Yeah,
it's looking good. Like the super
yes,
chat said, if you bring in two free agents, Di Maria and Pogba of that quality, and Bremer, that's okay. You lose the leg, but you're getting Bremer. Otherwise, you're not getting Bremer. But you get in Bremer, you get Di Maria for 1 year.
yep,
My issue still with that one is we need to invest, and investing in
yeah,
Bremer is not part of it because I mean you're getting the league money, so forget about that for a moment. But if you get two free agents, to be honest, we've spent nothing at this point. Okay, we're
no,
spending for Bremer and Cambiaso. If you want to include him, I'm not including him because he's not playing for us next season. So it's pointless. But for now, we're only going to pay money. I'm not saying it's wrong, by the way, but we're only going to pay money for Bremer,
yeah,
40 mil or whatever. And that's just because we lost the league. So we're not
yes,
really spending our own money, quote
on
unquote,
the
at the
yeah,
moment. So
yeah.
that's why I'm expecting still something to happen.
According to Shira, we still have the two big names.
When did he
Now that
say
we've
that?
knocked,
He said that
well,
now.
do you remember a couple of weeks ago? We were expecting three more
Oh,
star
yeah, yeah.
names after Pogba.
I think Zaniolo was one of them.
Okay, so Zaniolo,
Not Berardi,
Bremer,
he said.
and one more. Not Berardi.
I don't know. I
Not,
don't know who it is. It cannot be Bremer because we didn't knew we were losing the leg at that point. So it can be Bremer.
so you think there's two more then?
No. I think it's Zaniolo and one more. I'm saying the second one cannot be Bremer because
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
so it's one more, and I have no idea who it is. I've actually no idea who he's thinking about.
Okay. Well, again, Thanks for the super chat, Victor. I agree. I agree with you. But going back to your question about how Bremer would fit stylistically in the team, what are your opinions on that? Because I gave you mine. I said if he's allowed to do his thing, he'll be fine.
I think he will be fine. I think he will
Yeah,
just be fine. Just because he's a pure defender and we have Allegri, I think he will be fine. Um, I think he will need that depth, obviously.
yeah,
But I think, like, is it that big? It is. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It
it
is.
is.
It's
In a
different.
back
It's
four, it is.
different.
Yeah,
I play Sunday league football and it's different. Like I hate playing if I need to play at the back in a back three, it's a mess. You know, if
yep,
if your wingers don't come back, you're screwed.
yep,
Like you're done.
yep.
You're cooked. You're just running and 50 minutes in, you're out of bread. Like you're like
And you're
screw
probably
it.
down 2-3 nothing because you can't hold a back line properly like professionals do.
Yeah, because someone is like, I'm not making that run anymore, and you're like, screw it,
Yep.
and you're just one against three at some point. But it's different. Like position wise, positioning, it's completely different. I think in a back four it's more easy. It's easier in a back four or two
Yeah.
at the back. It's easy, and especially with Allegri, because we don't play a high line. We don't.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna play a high line next season. I don't believe that. I think we will play a bit more on the front foot, just based on quality, because we
On
have
the
the
players level.
quality.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna keep the ball more, just based on quality, in my opinion. So we'll play maybe a bit higher, but it's not gonna be Bayern Munich in that Champions League against Barcelona, where we're getting cooked in the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
If someone remembers that game, that was insane.
That was.
It was actually insane. So I don't think that's gonna happen, but I think he will be fine. Just because, like I said, I think he's a pure defender, and I
Yeah.
prefer that over buying defender and just praising his ball playing abilities. I'm like, he's a center back. Like, can he defend? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Can he play with the ball? Great. Can he play with the ball? Fine. Like Chiellini, he looked like a giraffe, like a newborn
Yeah.
giraffe on the ball.
On the
And
skates.
yeah, and he's one of the best I've seen, which is fine. I prefer that.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. And Bonucci is he's decent on the ball at this point. He's not great because it's at one point he was unbelievable
Yeah.
at one stage.
Bonucci won't even jump for headers anymore.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
So like this is why I agree with you that a left-footed center back needs to be coming in,
Yeah, and
preferably, because now we still I'm not gonna say now we have four right-footed center, but now with Delit leaving, we still have four right-footed center backs. So at this moment in time, the next center back they could possibly think to bring in has to be left-footed. And I actually still hope it's at this point. I hope it's Pau Torres. We're not getting him. I'm not saying that, but Pau Torres and Bremer would be a great matchup. Great, the ball winner, the ball player. That's the ideal matchup. They're both similar ages. They can grow together, but it's not going to happen now. We still
uh,
need to fill other holes. So
Di Marzo saying that Inter is still not out of the race. He's basically saying you will make a higher offer, but Cairo didn't make a decision yet. You know, at the moment Juve are leading, but after the meeting they can meet again with Inter, which I don't understand why, because they're not gonna up their bid. So I don't know what Di Marzo really is saying at the moment.
yeah, that's kind of weird, but maybe he's just trying to put some more news out there. I don't know. But at this moment in time, 30 plus. Did they even offer bonuses with 30 plus cash a day?
Yeah, and a few
That's
bonuses,
not.
but it was never.
Yeah. So I would worry about it. I think we're still, and I'm going to go back to this management part. If we're serious, we're signing him tomorrow. Sorry, not signing, but agreeing to a deal. Sorry. Like he's not going to be at Contenassa tomorrow, but we're signing him or we're going to have an agreement tomorrow. If we're serious, which I think we are. So that's some fun Bremer news. We don't have really, we've been really prioritizing this and for good reason. But yeah, what do you think? What are you reading right now?
No, I'm tweeting out the Di Marzo news.
Oh, okay.
Because yeah, he's I think he's getting
Uh,
feed stuff from Morata again.
yeah. At what point do we just say like screw DiMarzio?
Yeah, and I don't know what he's saying is just weird. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, if they're not gonna up their bid, and now he's saying they might change the form of the formula, but not the price. So I'm like,
What's the point?
I don't get it. Like, I'm struggling to understand what he's trying to say. I'm actually struggling.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I'm confused. I'm confused.
Yeah. So if once and if this deal gets pushed over the line uh, tomorrow, what is the next? What do we need to address next? Your opinion, not what the club is thinking.
Um, I have no idea. Um, I think we need to focus on sales now a bit, like a good solid week, try to get players out, or like set up negotiations to get players out.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
that's not
the next,
happening now.
yeah. So we need to sell players before, like honestly, they need to be gone before they go on the U.S. tour, or else what is the point?
Gone. That's not gonna happen.
No, I know, but like, so listen to this. We're gonna bring 2 or 3 players to the U.S. knowing that they're not gonna be part of the first team. Probably more, probably like five or
Yeah.
six. I think that's a waste of time, in my opinion, but waste of money. But that's what happens when you got other priorities to deal with. Are you going to miss the lit at all?
Excuse me.
Are you going to miss the lit being at the back?
Yeah.
Any sentiment?
If you get Bremer, like it is what it is. Like he wants out. Like I cannot sit here and cry. It's not like I don't care. It's 3 seasons. Like I didn't even cry for Dybala. It's 7 seasons.
Yeah.
So if he wants out, he wants out. It is what it is. Like I'm not gonna cry about players. I'm never
Do
gonna
you
do it.
want to do you want to talk about the lit or the ball?
Yeah, that like Jesus Christ.
It's embarrassing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's embarrassing. From 10 million,
All
asking 10
players.
million to going barely to 6 with bonuses. It's not even 6
Europa League club.
to playing Europa League. Yeah. So
Johnny Franks is saying if we sign Bremer, we won't even feel the lit leaving. To be honest, as it stands right now, Bremer has a better Serie A pedigree individually than Delit.
you think?
Individually, yeah. He's got the Serie A Defender of the Year.
Oh yeah. I mean, based on that, yeah.
Yeah. If you look on it straight on paper, he does. So like I said, I'm very happy with what happened the past 2 days for what the situation was. Would I've loved to keep Matt Delit? Absolutely. But he wanted out. We sold him for a good number. We brought in I don't know. Is it weird to say? Is it hot takey to say he's on par with Delit? No.
Excuse me.
He's in his own world, guys. He's in
Yeah.
his own world.
No. What did you say?
I said, is it hot takey to say that Delit or that Bremer is on Delit's level?
Who's on this level?
Bremer is on Delit's level. Is it hot takey to say that?
No, not really. No, no.
Okay. Because I think that's what I think. James Stone is asking who has the higher ceiling, Delit or Bremer. I think it's Delit. He has the higher ceiling.
I do
It's
believe
22.
it's yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I do believe it's
Or
like
23.
I'm not
I don't
gonna
know.
change my
Yeah.
mind on that.
Yeah. Just because he's leaving doesn't mean he has a higher ceiling. Delit still has a higher ceiling because of age and past pedigree. Bremer's coming from Torino. Delit's coming from Ajax and now Juventus to Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
I don't know, does Bremer has he even, like I said he could be Italian. Did he pick Brazil? Has he even played a national team game?
No, I didn't. I don't think he can because he was asked about it a time ago and he said like if I need to pick Italy or like if I cannot get into the Brazil team then yeah or something like that. So I don't think he chose. But it was an old
Yeah,
article.
wouldn't it be something if he just chose Italy?
he will get in that Brazil team if his
Yeah, he should.
trajectory.
Eh? It's Marquinhos and what's it called?
Alex-
Gabriel Magalhaes.
Alexandro is in there, so
Yeah,
like the bar's not that high at the back.
yeah. And to be honest, why like if he doesn't make the World Cup team, it'll be interesting to see his decision. Because now that he's going to a Champions League level squad, maybe there's more eyes on him, which is good, another good thing. Didn't even think of that. So good for him. Do you have anything else?
No, I'm just checking because I couldn't listen to DiMarcio's quotes. Yeah, I have subtitles on, but like I missed that app. Like I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie. So I'm reading his article. I want to see what he's saying. With Inter can change the form of his. You
that's
see.
crazy. I was going to ask you. Oh, what was I going to ask you? Oh, how many likes do we have? Did we get over 70 at least?
I have no idea. Excuse me.
Did we get over 70?
Likes, I have no idea. Yeah, we just hit 70.
Okay, that's good. By the time people watch this tomorrow or tonight, we'll have closer to 90, 100, so that's good. Um, in terms of outlook for the rest of this week, Juventus is going on their tour. We have no idea when they're leaving, just to recap.
Yeah, I thought it was 21, so.
Yeah, we have no idea when they're leaving. It's going to be interesting who does make the trip and who doesn't, even though it's been kind of hinted at already,
Yeah.
kind of. Um, we do play Friday. I don't know. I forget what time. I think it's 8. I think it's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So like 2 o'clock your time. So I don't think you'll be watching it. Maybe because it's a weekend. But something to look out for as well is who is playing with who. Because if the central midfield, whoever's playing with Pogba in center midfield, it'll be interesting to see who Max Allegri stacks him up with. Because that's who he's most comfortable with at the beginning of the preseason, obviously. Obviously, you're not supposed to read a lot of stuff into preseason as well. But again, with less than a month to go before our first game of the season, you guys try things. You gotta start trying things that you think will work match day one against Sassuolo. So that'll be it. Later on in the week, we should say who do you think the first midfield trio is?
Oh. What?
Don't say Rabia.
Wait, again, when was the first game? For
Friday.
you. For you, it's Friday, so it's Saturday for me.
Saturday, 2 a.m. for you.
2 a.m.
Yeah.
Against? It's Chivas the first
I
one.
think, yeah, it's Chivas Guadalajara.
I might watch that one. 2 a.m. Oh, it's fuck's sake.
Andrew
Yeah.
Finnan is saying, sorry, Andrew Finnan is using his eight month subscription, saying DiMarzio is Inter's only hope. Nice live, guys.
Yeah. That's why I was a bit reading. Like I don't understand the news. I'm struggling to understand the news. Like I'm confused. I'm actually confused. We're offering more. I read the article. It says Inter can change the form, but not offering more. So I'm like, what are you going to change? Are you going to wrap it in paper? I don't know what the change
Do
is.
you think they offered a loan up front?
No, maybe they offered 30 mil, but like not paid now. And Juve was like, we can pay you 35 now and 5 next season or something,
Yeah.
something like that. I don't know, but it's confusing. It's a bit conflicting reports at the moment. Um, yeah, I don't know. But that's that. Saturday or Friday, starting midfield. I don't know. It's the first preseason game.
He starts Pogba, obviously, right?
Yeah, yeah, he will start Pogba. I have actually no idea. Maybe I don't know. I have actually no idea. Actually, I don't really care. I just want to see all players in 90 minutes,
Yeah.
like because it makes like they're just gonna play. Just get some minutes in the legs. I don't think we will see. I think the Atletico game we will see something more. I believe it's the last one.
Late or early August, right?
Yeah, I think
The
that's the
one
last one.
Benitez going to that one.
Yeah, I think that's the last one. I think then we can say who's going to be the starting midfield. Now I think it's vibes. I think Rovella will play. Like players who will not be at the club, maybe. I think they will play. But the starting midfield should be this moment in time. Pogba, Locatelli, and then I'm struggling.
You
Uh,
think? Oh, you're struggling between Zach and McKennie, right?
yeah, because I think Pogba will play on the right, uh,
Left.
left, and I think Locatelli will be that.
Sit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then it's I don't know who. I think if you play McKennie, if you play Zakaria, I think there will be more balance.
Yeah.
If you play McKennie, it will be more
Attack
offensive.
minded.
Yeah, attack minded. So I don't know. That's I have actually no idea. Like that's interesting to see what he's gonna do, how he's gonna approach it. Because I think it also depends who's gonna play up top. Because Chiesa's out. Are we actually gonna play 4-3-3 without Chiesa? Is Keane gonna
At
play on
this
the left?
moment, I think they're gonna do. I keep climbing back to that picture I saw in training where they had Di Maria and Keane
Oh yeah,
as the guys up top, but then the four midfielders. And the Empoli match day 2 game, I think he's going to go back to that for the first game of the season. I genuinely think that.
yeah. I'm not sure, but I was thinking about it today. I'm like, Chiesa's out, so who's he gonna play? Uh,
Keane.
yeah, you hear rumors about Keane, but he cannot play on the left, surely.
I mean, at this point,
I mean, I
who else is
think
going to?
yeah, but like what he showed last season, like that's what I mean. Like, surely you cannot play him on the left because the quality or the output, not output in goals and assists, like performance wise, was never there. To be honest, like it wasn't. And
Yeah,
somebody was debating me saying, "Oh, he ended with 10 goals or something." I'm like, fine, but like if you watch the games, you know it was bad. You know,
his
it was
his
just
technical
bad.
ability, and his tactical ability were not non-existent.
Yeah, like I don't like that's a good how do you want to call it?
Indicator.
Indicator. Yeah,
Yeah,
that stats are not everything. Like just
yeah,
it needs context at times, and that was one of those times. It need
yeah.
context. Also, like I saw someone saying, "Oh, but Bremer has I don't know how many more tackles more than De Ligt." I'm like, that can also be a negative thing. Like I've not seen
Yeah,
all the
'cause
tackles. Like maybe De Ligt is just
also,
good positioned and he doesn't need to tackle. Like I don't know.
and Torino defends more than Juventus does.
Yeah, so like those stats are like a bit.
That's why it's per 90. Per 90 is better than total as
It
well.
is. It is like total. To be honest, like defender stats, like it's fun, but like you cannot say
No.
look at a stat for a defender like he's great. Like I need a defender. I need to watch him defend. If I look at a striker and he has 40 goals at the season, yeah, I think he's pretty good. Like even if I ever
Yeah.
watch it, if you score 40 goals, you're good. If you have 120 tackles, I don't know if you're good. Like I actually have
Yeah.
no idea if you're good. So that's that. But like to be honest, I will ask the chat this one because we play on Saturday, Friday, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna sign anyone before that. Maybe Bremer, maybe not, but he's not gonna be there either way. Who are you most excited to see play? I'm saying Di Maria like all the time. I know we got Pogba. I'm still saying Di Maria.
I'm gonna go a little hot take. Like I
If
get
you're gonna
doing
say
this.
McKennie, I'm closing the stream.
I'm not gonna say McKennie, man.
I don't know.
I was gonna say Locatelli because he has more quality around him, like confirmed quality.
Yeah, he needs to step up this season.
It's just not him hanging out to dry anymore. It's potentially Pogba beside him, whatever. Even Ravella's a step up from what he had to play with last year. But like you got Pogba beside him, you got Zakaria fit. It seems like he's fit at least, and then McKennie's back. And then obviously you insert Fagioli who likes to play, who can play. So I'm interested to see how Locatelli adapts to better players around him. And oh nothing.
I want Di Maria. I'm looking forward to Di
Yeah.
Maria just because I like him. I always I was always hoping we would get him at some point. Like nothing, we were never linked with him, but
Yeah.
I'm excited to see him. I know a lot of people are skeptical about it, but even in training, again, it's training. Like his technical ability is off the chart.
He's doing
Especially-
Rabona's first day of training, like multiple times.
like his technical ability is insane.
Yeah.
Like he is actually good football to watch, like a fun. And I saw jokes saying Allegri doesn't like that. He will say no. Like, he's a grown ass man. He's 34 or 35.
Yeah,
Like,
you
Allegri's not
do.
gonna sit there and say you cannot do it. Like that's not gonna be the case. So he's gonna do his step overs, whatever. Um, so I'm excited for that. Also because we in that position we played some. I want to be nice, but like some some bad players, not bad players, but like yeah, and bad players, but like
It didn't fit stylistically
we played
into what.
Bernadeschi,
Yeah,
awful. We played Dybala, he's not a winger. We played Kulusevski, didn't really hit. It didn't came
yeah,
off. I remember Kulusevski games against Roma with Pirlo. He was hugging the touchline like the first half, like, and he took him off because it was bad. Like it was
yeah,
actually one of the worst games I've seen of him. So that's why I'm excited because it was kind of that on that wing,
yeah.
whatever you want to call it. So yeah. Also, before we wrap it up, I think Zaniolo can change the balance completely if he comes in. Because at that
Oh,
point,
you're getting on that train, eh?
no, no, not. I'm not saying positive. Like in terms of what are you gonna do with him?
Oh yeah.
Where's Di Maria going? Is he actually gonna play as a number eight, Zaniolo, or is Di Maria gonna use as a number eight, or like not a number eight, but like a free roll or
Yeah.
whatever? So that debate, I think that's a good one to have. If Zaniolo is coming, by the way, I don't know if he's joining.
Um, I see Moretti's name a lot. I don't know if he's going to this tour.
No, no, he's on vacation.
That's detrimental,
He's not coming
in my
back.
opinion.
What? That he needs to be back?
He needs to be back.
Yeah, but he played the Euros. Like he needed time out.
Ah, this guy wants to make a mark in the team. I think he
I
needs to,
think.
unless he has the full trust in from the management and from Allegri, then I think he needs to
I
be there.
think. I think the club told him he's in. Anyway, I think.
Okay.
I think he knows. I actually like the way Allegri hyped him up last season. I've never seen it, and I've never seen Allegri like usually says, yeah, he played a good game, but he needs to
Yeah.
learn. Blah blah blah. Like he hyped him up.
Yeah. At that
He
point,
said
fair.
he cared. Like at times he said like he carried the midfield.
Yeah.
I don't know which
Yeah.
game it was. I was you said like the older players were looking up to him to pass him the ball. Like he usually doesn't do that.
Yeah.
I think he's in that squad. That's my personal opinion. Let me see what Padula tweeted.
Padula. Oh, I see it right here. It's Italian.
Let me see. I have it up. What did
In
he
the
retweet?
evening, Inter spoke to the intermediary of Bremer, asking to be patient again. The Juve will formalize tomorrow. Contacts for Juve, also for Milinkovic.
Patient for what? I don't get it. Like, are they gonna find 10 million euros overnight?
He yeah, he says the Juventus will formalize tomorrow. So I think it's still like I'm not. Don't be worried, everybody. Don't be worried.
The only thing can change is they sell Skriniar tomorrow and they have cash. But apparently PSG are like cooling their interest at the moment
Yeah,
because of the
and though it's
rumors.
gone, so like we have the money. Also, if there are contacts for Milinkovic from Juventus, that's good. That could mean Rugani's gone.
Yeah,
But again, we won't know. Like tomorrow's another day. Wake up tomorrow, see what happens. Go to bed. Be calm, Juventus fans. Just be calm. Let it all happen. Let it all materialize, and we'll be good. There'll be less stress in everybody's life. So I think we're good now. Nothing else really to comment on. Again, we have a Pogba jersey giveaway if you follow our Twitter account at Bianconeri Zone. To enter, you have to be a subscriber of the YouTube channel. You have to retweet the tweet. Did you end up doing that with Justin? Ale?
what?
Did you end up putting the tweet out again, just so it's fresh?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Well, when you have time. So yeah, retweet the tweet, tag a friend, and subscribe to this channel in order for you to be entered into the Pogba jersey giveaway. You have a 5 times better chance at the jersey if you become a member in the premium tier. So if you want to consider doing that, do so. If you want to become a member of any sorts, click the link in the description or the member. Or is there a thing? Yeah, you can scan the. No, what is that? What's that at the
Yeah,
bottom right there?
you can scan it.
Yeah, you can scan it. Okay. Sorry, I'm like half looking at both screens. And yeah, follow Ali at Alejandro BZ on Twitter. Follow Justin at Justin Sofro on Twitter. Follow myself at Janati151. And follow all of our social media accounts, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Beyond Canary Zone for more updates about Bremer especially. But I will be, just to end it, I will be doing a kind of a tour, not vlog because I won't be there, but I'll be making videos about the U.S. tour throughout the whole time we're there. So stay tuned for those. And if Bremer comes, stay tuned for the coach's corner for him. Anything else you want to add?
No, tomorrow, big day apparently. Like 1 hour ago, it was kind of done, and the same sources now are saying it's not done. Like Inter are still in the race, so I don't know. Let's see.
Take that for what it is. Oh, someone's complaining about your mic, but
It's
whatever.
not the
We're all
freaking
good.
mic.
Thank you all for watching, guys. Yeah.
It's not the mic.
Thank you
It's
all
not
for watching.
broken.
We'll end it there.